All right, a couple highlights from our trading chat session at GreatStockPicks.com from Thursday. HGSI, huge gap up today, huge volume. I'll try to use these videos to show you more why we were stalking it. Obviously, in HGSI's case, because of the gap up there, but also to show you why we picked the entry. HGSI don't like to do much in the first 30 minutes. Things are too whippy, so let this thing settle down, and then let it kind of break out of this little base here. Pull back. These are 5-minute candles, and then a nice little narrow green 5-minute candle here. I called it out in our chat room over this candle, 28.16. Worst case stop below this candle, 28 even. So 16 cents risk, and ended up taking out the high of the day. Went to 29.33. So a nice move in our favor on 16 cents risk. And then another nice one. I'm kind of proud of this one, LEI. I'm proud of this because this is one of those crazy low price energy stocks that's just ripped recently with the price of oil. And then before today, it looked like this: 2 big down days. And in the early going in the chat this morning, I told everybody, hey, if there's any kind of macro event on the news that spikes oil, which there ended up being some news out of Saudi Arabia today, I said, keep something like an LEI or on watch. You might be able to jump in and get a nice trade. Now, having said that, I called it just as a potential bounce anyway at $3.30. Right, let me get my drawing tool. Right about here when it broke this little base, $3.30. Worst case stop, 9 cents below that never got hit. From 3.30, ended up going sideways for a while, then got a nice spike to 3.53, sideways still, and then we got that macro news I was talking about, and then luckily we already owned it and got to sell into the run up there. Went all the way to 3.90. So from 3.30 to 3.90, 60-cent move on a $3 stock. Very nice percentage gain there, or potential percentage gain on a 9-cent risk. So that worked out nice. Let me think. Other things, we did trade some other stuff. I called CRUS this morning. I'll show you the daily first. Had it on bounce watch because it looked like this, down several days in a row, certainly overdue for a bounce. And then mentioned it as a possibility if it broke the high of this 5-minute candle here with a stop below it. And you can see it triggered, came back down, never did take out the low of the day, and ended up having a pretty nice move. But that was more of an early idea. I didn't make that an official call because I don't like calling anything early. But we were stalking it too. I didn't make an official call on it. But we were stalking it when it started to turn up here, since it hadn't taken out the low of the day. So I did get some members take it, but I can't claim it as an official. Here's the entry, here's the stop. So anyway, I'm going to stop babbling again. Thanks for participating in our Twitter experiment where I send out tweets. I'll get it right. The terminology is a little weird to me. We did that yesterday in lieu of our free weekly stock picks. If I can find a chart, I'll still send that out in an email based on daily candles. But as I've said many times, a lot of what we do is based on intraday action right now, things that we find as after the market's open. And for that reason, maybe once a week, kind of sending out tweets, if you will. So if you want to join us on Twitter, there's a link on our homepage. You can just join us on Twitter there, and you'll get the tweets. I did it yesterday and sent out several live trade ideas. I'm not going to do that every day, but maybe once a week. So anyway, I'll stop babbling, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night.